Hey Carissa, so I wanted to just take a minute and go over the whole workout for you and everything like that. So you have some idea of what you're doing, and so I can give you some tips and everything like that. Just to make sure your form, everything's on point and you're not gonna get hurt. I apologize, I just got back from teaching a couple classes, so I look like a hot mess. But let's go over hammer curls first. Hammer curls. Feet are shoulder width apart, shoulders are rolled down and back. Tuck your pelvis slightly just to support your lower back, and then you're going to bring them up and back down. So what that looks like from the side, your arms are locked into your sides, your upper arms, your lower arms are doing the work right there. So that's for the biceps, the big ones in the front. So tricep extension, leave that there. You're gonna take your weight end to end, again, shoulder width apart, knees are bent and your pelvis is tucked under, and you're gonna take this around behind your head. So this is your tricep extension. Your elbows are in your peripheral vision. Your pelvis is tucked under and you're just pressing up and squeezing those triceps right here. All right, so what else do you have? Push-ups. Push-ups, you can either do them on your toes or your knees. So I'm gonna show you what your knee push-ups are gonna be. Your hands are gonna be slightly wider than shoulder length or shoulder width. You're on the knees, right? And you're gonna hinge forward so your shoulders are over your wrists. So you don't wanna be back here with your butt up in the air. You wanna be hinged forward, which looks like this, right? So push up. Inhale on the way down, exhale as you push yourself up off the floor. You may find that you're gonna have a shorter range of motion as you get used to it, but as you build strength, you'll be able to do a full range of motion. When you're up on your toes, it's right here. Press the floor away, okay? So there's your push-ups. Do what you can do and build up from there. Back flies. Back flies, you can do these sitting down or you can do them standing up. Back flies. Chase, you need to go up to bed. Go up to bed. So your feet are a little narrower. You have a bend in your knees. You're gonna hinge forward and have your weights in front of you with a slight bend in your elbows. So it looks like this from the side. Back flies, you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top. So you're gonna open and squeeze your shoulder blades together and then bring them back down to start. Watch your weights on that. You're gonna be probably a little bit lighter in your weights for those back flies. You'll be a little bit lighter. Well, actually, you're only using one end to end for your tricep extension, so you should be able to actually use one of your bicep curl ones. But if your muscles are not fatigued, by the time you're done with your 12 reps, you need to go up in weight. Let's see here, what else do you have? Oh, overhead presses. Overhead presses, 2 weights, shoulder width apart, roll your shoulders down and back, slight bend, tuck under, draw your belly button inward. Bring your weights up, 2 90-degree angles. Press straight up from the ears and then return back down, okay? So let's, on all your exercises, make sure that you have a firm grip, but you're not white knuckling the weights. You don't wanna squeeze them too tight. So that goes over all of your upper body pieces. Lower body, you have a deadlift, and I assume you probably know a lot of this stuff, but it's the instructor in me. I have to teach. So deadlift, shoulder width apart, roll your shoulders down and back. The weights are in front of your body, slight bend in the knees. You're coming down to a flat back position, which means your weights are gonna come down somewhere between midway down your shins and your knees. Nice long spine, gaze is beyond your toes, about 2 to 3 feet for a nice neutral neck. Press out of the glutes, squeeze the butt, come all the way back up. Deadlift. Squat to an alternating lunge back. What does that mean? You can do this weighted or unweighted. Feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna go back into a squat, up, and a lunge back. Up, squat, up, and a lunge back, up. So what I want you to do is when you do your squats, you're gonna sit back, keep your knees behind your toes, your chest lifted. As you come up, squeeze your glutes, press forward a bit with your hips. When you do your lunge back, I want you to step back and come down into a lunge with the knee tracking over the ankle, the knee tracking about under the hip. So into your lunge and then back up to start. Calf raises. 12 parallel, 12 toes out, 12 toes in. Here's parallel. Toes are facing forward, weights are at your side. You're gonna come up and then you're gonna come back down. That's parallel. Toes out, you're gonna come up, squeeze, and then back down. Toes in, up, squeeze, and back down. That'll tax your lower leg stability muscles, but it'll help your balance, but it also helps round out your calves, really work them in all the 3 different angles. So it's really good to do that. Let's see here, sumo squat. That's the last one. Sumo squat. Toes are slightly out towards the corners of the room for nice neutral knees. You may have to do yours a little more or a little less. It all depends on your body. You're gonna stand up nice and tall, roll your shoulders down and back, hold 1 weight or 2 weights or 2 weights or 2 weights. However you wanna hold your weights is up to you. But here we are. So sumo squat, tailbone down, and then press back up. I need to go a little bit wider. I'm a little nervous because I've got on socks. Should have put on shoes, workout with shoes. But down into your sumo squat, squeeze and come back up, okay? Let's see, that's it. So what you're gonna do is warm up to start. 5 minutes, you can walk, you can do unweighted squats and everything like that. You can walking lunges, whatever you wanna do. So warm up to start for about 5 minutes, and then you're gonna go through the upper body workout 1 time, and then if you feel like you can do it again, do it again. Okay, so if you do all 12 reps of your bicep curls in that last one, it's not difficult to hold form. You could still hold form, but it's not difficult to hold form. Then I need for you to go up and weight, okay? Your lower body workout, you're going to use higher weights. So just keep that in mind. Lower body muscles are a lot bigger. You know this, right? Okay, that's it. See you later. Did you see Tate? Come here, Tate. Say bye, Carissa. Bye, Carissa.